It's Alex Race Chat here. We're here speaking about Formula One. I hope you guys find yourself well. And today we will be talking about what to expect this weekend to come at Spain. Will the McLarens repeat what happened in 2016 with the Mercs? Well, let's see. Well, before going to see what we could expect from this weekend, let's go through the track. First, we find ourselves on the first main straight right here where you see my mouse. Then we go to corner 1, which is the elf corner. Then we go to turn 2 Renault to finish the chicane. Then we have turn 3, which is a long right-hander, which shares the name with turn 2, so it's also called Renault. Then we turn to corner 4, which is called Repsol, where Nico and Lewis Hamilton both shared an accident there in 2016, like I mentioned earlier. Then we start moving over to the tight corner that is turn 5, called Seat. Then we move on to my personal favorite part of this track, which is the 6, 7, 8 complex from the track, which actually isn't named. Then we move to turn 9, Kamsa, which takes us to a straight that gives us our first DRS section that takes us straight to turn 10, La Caixa. That it's a slow ascending left-hander to turn 11, Banco de Santael, then turn 12, then to turn 13. That will take us to our main straight, to our last DRS zone that takes us to the start finish line. And sorry for interrupting you guys, you were watching the video at the moment, but don't forget to like and subscribe and let me know for any ideas. And the lap record for this track was set by Max Verstappen back in 2023, which is 1 minute 16 seconds with 33 hundredths of a second. Well, let's move over now to what we'll see in this race. Well, for this race, we're getting introduced some new technical regulations that change the flexi wings that might see the chances to shrink the advantage that McLaren have from the field. And these regulations could actually help the Ferraris bring them back to the front to help them fight for wins. Well, and let's start to see what the team principals say about this regulation. Let's see what Fred Vasseur says. He says it's game changer for all the teams on the grid, and this is what the whole quote says. At least we are working on it for ages now, and this can be game changer for everybody because we don't know the impact on every single team of the new regulations. Now let's move on to see what Christian Horner says. And the quote says, "We now head back to some higher speed circuits, and of course the front wing is essentially subject to regulation change. And maybe that will have zero impact on the running order, but it's a change that will affect all teams." And he continues saying, "Maybe neutrally, but there will be impact from it. What we don't know how it will affect each team. It's a significant change, and so of course there will be some effect." Well, I personally think that the team that will get the most benefits out of this would be Ferrari, because Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff, he said, the quote says, "I think what we have seen is that Ferrari was probably the most conservative on the flexi wing. And if you think about it, since the beginning of the season, the Ferraris have been meteoric, and it's been resulting from them not actually exploiting the flexi wings. So I personally think that the Ferraris are going to get a lot of benefits out of it. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to know my personal predictions for this race, who I think might win, you can see my predictions in this video right here. And don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe, and have a great rest of your day, guys.